Hello and welcome to Deathmatch in 5 minutes, the series where I teach you how to play the Deathmatch mode of Age of Empires 2 in short episodes of, you guessed it, roughly 5 minutes, starting off with really the most important episode, the first seconds of a match. If you do not know what to do there, then you can just simply lose within the first minutes of a game. So what are the first things you need to do once the game starts? While it's not the same in every game, your actions will be quite similar to each other, depending on the matchup of course. So what do? You select one villager to build a house, and select the other two, order them to build a military building close to your town center, and then queue up as many new villagers as possible. After doing that, you can send your scout out to find and possibly harass your opponent's villages, as long as he has no troops defending them. These steps will be performed at as high as possible speed, and after a few games you will start to do them without really thinking much about it, and hence minimizing the delay. But which military building should you get? The answer here is, as often, it depends. Does your opponent have access to paladins or other strong cavalry units? Get barracks and start to pump out halberdiers or pikemen or train camels in the stable. Does your opponent play with a Mesoamerican Civ or the Goths? Build barracks and train champions, or get a stable to train cavalry to stop early eagle and huskarl rushes. Going for an archery range at the start of a game is an unnecessary risk, since archers do not have enough punching power to stop enemy units while the numbers of the field are still low. As soon as your first buildings got finished, build additional ones, here production buildings and houses, as well as potentially castles and or bomber towers, and arrange them in a way that your opponent cannot reach your villages, keeping them safe from early rushes. But maybe you want to play aggressive instead. Your best options for that are eagle warriors, cavalry units, or huskarls, if you're playing with the Goths of course. In this case, you will build your production facilities a bit further apart, but still compact enough to be able to block invading units with your own ones, again keeping your villages safe from raiding. When you attack, you should try to focus the enemy villages over anything else, since they are the most high profile target in the early stages of the game. As you probably know, some civilizations are better used offensively and others are stronger in the defense, but ultimately it depends on the player which strategy he or she wants to use. Utilizing an unusual and unexpected tactic might just catch your opponent off guard after all. And that's already about it what I wanted to tell you about in the first episode. I hope you found this helpful, and if there are still any questions you would like to see answered, just leave a comment and I'll help you figure it out. If you got any ideas, suggestions or feedback you want to give me here, also comment section is open. This is the first episode of this series, so I'm sure there is still 1 or 2 things which I can improve on. Thanks for listening and watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.